Well, greetings to you one and all. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and as you can see, I've just finished my first mowing of the year. had to trim up all around the gold stand here, so we are back in beginning to get a little bit into shape for the summer coming here. So yes, I know a lot of you guys are waiting for your next snowfall, and I'm mowing and weeding down here and getting the vegetable garden going. So, but it's a beautiful day. So what better time to break into the John R. Prospecting winner's bag that I got on his giveaway, third place. And I'll leave a link in the description below for the video that he did making these up. But really excited about this one. There's some really cool stuff in here. He's starting to sell his pay dirts now, so this is somewhat representative of what you'd get off of his if you buy some pay dirt from him. So with that being said, you can hear the birds are returning again. Yes, I kind of chased them off when I came out here. They were making a lot of racket. So let us turn to the new gold epicenter of South Louisiana. Our rather beat up table here. Yes, it's time for another makeover on the gold station because it has taken a beating over the winter here. So this is our X marks the spot on, that's right, third place there, buddy, of John R. Prospecting. My first win on YouTube ever. And I know people are saying rigged. I promise it was all above board, just like he won on mine as well, guessing the weight stuff. So like I said, he made this up. This is his these are his bags, his sticker, and he's even got his new heat sealer here that the last one, that's the one that when it came in, it was sealed up so tight I could not, if y'all remember, the dirt was just packed in there. I couldn't even, it was vacuum sealed. Now it's somewhat relaxed for some reason. So, but yeah, this is, like I said, this is some cool stuff. John adds some really neat stuff to his dirt. And, we kind of go back and forth on recommending stuff to each other for what we can find online and trying different kinds of gems and jewels and stuff. We've both been getting a lot of stuff out of India and some really cool stuff. But you can see right there that in the sun, we got a nice sunny day, and the goodies are just busting out of it. So let's get our pan going here. And actually, we're going to use the big kitchen steamer basket first, and try to separate out some of the goodies a little easier. And you can see we have some cool stuff showing up in there already. Some nice amethysts. You can see you might recognize those. I think we got our gator teeth from the same place. He's got some nice. Those are some nice big shards in there. We've got there's some of that cool moonstone. I really like that stuff. If we can get the camera to pick up I can't really see the lens out here, but I think that might be getting some of it has that nice iridescence look to it when you turn it the right direction. And then we've got I know he put in some apatite, and we'll have to go back through and look at the video when he's packing this up to see there's peridot. You can see the peridot in there. And then some of the very bright blues. So really there's going to be some neat stuff in here. And then in the pan you can see there are a bunch of smaller pieces. So we're not going to go all through the pickings out, but we will. You can see that crystalline silver showing up in there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff there. He sent me a bunch of his when he had first gotten it in just in a mail call. I think y'all probably, if you haven't seen that, there's the John R. Prospecting mail call that and since then I've bought some myself just because it is cool stuff. It does add a nice little sparkle to the pay dirt for, you know, doesn't cost that much to get a nice little effect off of it, you know. So like I said, it's some beautiful stuff. So we will go through here a little bit and pick out some of this stuff. I'm thinking this is some Miners Depot dirt. I believe that's what he's been packing up most of his stuff in Miners Depot material. It's a good. Oh, and I can see right there we have. Oh, did I lose it? We had our first flake of gold showing up. I think it was gold. There's another little flake. You can see that one there. That is gold. So there's our first little piece of gold in there. So we'll put that back in the pile. Yeah, there's that other one I found. It was right there. Sun beaming down on it. I think you can see that. So love the shine of that gold mixed in with the colored rocks. I actually had someone had mentioned to me that I should have made a Mardi Gras bag with peridot and gold and amethyst, because those are the colors for Mardi Gras is red. I mean purple, green, and gold. So I was putting other stuff in. I never thought about specifically doing that. So we'll probably have a Mardi Gras collection next year for the channel if we're still up and running at that point. We'll have to see. Another piece of amethyst there. So yeah, man, I'm gonna have to keep this phone blocked. I can already feel the heat beaming down on me from behind. Anytime I'm doing this stuff in the sun like this, then I've got to protect the camera because it overheats and shuts off, and I don't notice it until it's too late. Let's see, where are all my holding pans here? I'll go ahead and put that right there for now. I had some torrential rain here last night, so everything was wet down. I think that's what my other pan's over there full of water I need to dump out. So, but we got us a nice little separation here. All right, well, there's that. Stray rock there. A nice little pan full of gemstones. And our pans of material. So let's get some water set up and I'll be right back. All right, it looks like we're ready to go. We've got the Garrett Super Sluice set up here. Got us, this bag weighs 1.45, 1 pound, 4 ounces, 4.5 ounces. So we've got us a good little pile of dirt to go through off of it. I'd weighed mine. I didn't say last time the bottles that I make up for these, depending on how much black sand goes in them, weigh between 1 pound and 1.25 pounds. And that black sand can add a lot of weight without much volume. I'll tell you, it makes a big difference when you're adding that to these things. So, also a pretty good amount of dirt in a little container there. So, but like I said, I won this on his Guess the Weight video that he was doing for his, I don't know, I can't remember now. I have to look if this was, I think this was still going back to his 100 subscriber giveaway. he'd passed up 100 subscribers. He just hadn't had time to do the giveaway on it. So, but yes, it was Matthew Dickey won first place, and Dylan of Miller Prospecting got second place, and I got third place. So that was they were pretty close together, from what I understand. You already saw we had a nice little corner of gold popping up there. So and then I don't know if we got any little gems in this fine stuff here. So we'll do the next size batch with a little less in it, so I can pick out the gems as I go. But so yeah, and then ironically, 2 weeks later, I was Rocky Mountain Live Prospecting was doing a giveaway for his pay dirt that he had gotten. Actually, he got a compilation dirt from a number of channels that had pitched in. He'd had some serious medical issues from an accident, and was kind of struggling with that for a while and hadn't been able to do his thing. And they got together and made him up a surprise batch of some pay dirt, contributed by a number of channels, including LXR. I think LXR kind of helped put it all together, I believe. But so he did a giveaway on his for that, and I hit it exactly. I think it was 4, 5, 6 was my numbers, and it guessed the weight exactly. So I need to get hold of them. I've just been too tied up on other stuff to do it. But I need to get a hold of LXR, and I want to get a bag of his stuff to go in when he ships out the prize from where he is out in Arizona. I believe it's Arizona, yeah. And so that'll be cool to have. But yeah, just incredible luck with two in a row there. Chef V was doing one, and I guessed on his in between, I think, and I did not hit on his. But you can't get greedy. I'd forgotten I'd even guessed on Rocky Mountains thing until his video came out. So really cool. Really appreciate the chance to guess and to play, and really appreciate winning, man. I'm just I think that's you can see, it looks like there's got some crushed pyrite in here shining. But yeah, I was very, very fortunate. Yeah, you can see that those specks of that's crushed pyrite in there that's shining up with that silver. But yeah, really, really cool. Like I said, I haven't won anything at all, and I don't know how long, but definitely nothing ever on YouTube. So that's like I said, that's pretty awesome. And especially, like I said, John R. Prospecting has some really cool material, and his that's some looks like some crystallized silver showing up in that there, and then of course LXR always has cool stuff in his. So yeah, very, very nice. Yeah, those little pieces of silver in there. I guess things to get the gold out first, and then go back up with the other bottle and suck up the silver. It looks like we might have some little garnets in there. Looks like a little piece of garnet. And you can see we have we're getting some nice looking gold showing up there. Looks beautiful out here in the sun, I tell you.
Yep, the birds are back. Makes a nice little background, kind of soothing. Yeah, I actually have a floor that I'm in the middle of doing. I should be overdoing right now, but it's getting too far into the week here. I got to get something on camera to edit down for the Friday show, and they're covered up. They had to be moving crap out of the way for me to do the rest anyways. So I got caught up yesterday doing plumbing on a rent house here from my landlord. That lady, she'd been in the hospital, didn't realize. She got home and her water bill was $173, and she hadn't gotten the last month yet. But normally down here your water's about $35. It's water and I think it's water and water and garbage pickup are combined. But yeah, she realized, and sure enough, man, it'd probably been leaking out since we'd had the cold snap back in January. That copper combined matching up with the PVC tie-in. The PVC did not make it. So, but all right, well, there is a nice looking cluster of gold in our first pan there. And like I said, I'm gonna now go back through and suck the silver out with my other snuffer bottle. I did finally get in my squirt bottle, but it came in a bottle that's, I thought I'd ordered it from the same as my last one, but you can see it's well, I guess you can if I don't hold it right, but yeah, this one's shorter and fatter than the one that I had, so I just swapped the cap onto the new one here, on the new cap onto the old bottle, and yeah, it works. And keep this one for my jet squirter, and this one for my, I like it, it's just like I said, it's not quite so big to have to handle. So all right, well, like I said, I'm gonna go through here and suck up silver, and we'll be back. And probably a piece of gold there, look, I saw just got away. So all right, we're getting down to the bottom of the last of our less than kitchen strainer size. You can see those little pieces of gold. See how that one just kind of creeped over there on the side? It's those flat pieces like that, they look like they'd be way too big to ever float away, but if you don't have jet dry in here, that can catch them and will float some pretty large, surprisingly large pieces of gold that can just carry right on out. So there we got our more silver showing up there. Alright, let's roll it back and see what's left in here for us. Nice. Yeah, when you're using this, when you're using the second bottle for snuffing up silver, you want to definitely make sure you don't accidentally snuff up the wrong thing. Don't want to get that confused. When I went through my bottle the last time after using my old bottle for the sucking up the sand as for the clean out, and yeah, I went through it just to make sure, and I'd picked up a couple of little flakes of gold where I'd gotten a little too close to the material when I was trying to get the sand away from it. So yeah, definitely always, if you're using multiple bottles, check that bottle out. Make sure you didn't suck up gold in there with it. I said it was really nothing, a very tiny weightless speck, but still it was gold. And then our little silver bits there. Go ahead and get those out of the way. All right, again, nice, very nice cluster of gold there. And third place was actually like supposed to be, I think, 0.15 grams or something like that. But John weighs them heavy. It's I forget exactly how much it was on the scale when he put it in, but I didn't want to look and see that. I wanted to find out. Yeah, like there, just see right then. I picked up the damn. I just snuffered up gold with the silver bottle. This is the gold bottle here. I need to put a black piece of tape or something on there that stands out. In too much. That's good. Like I said, this one's the dirty one, but I was just sucking I just sucked the rest of the gold up at that instead of this one. So yeah, I got to watch for that now. I'm worrying more about keeping my camera shaded so it doesn't cut off on me here. So, all right, well, that is our lesson kitchen strainer size. That leaves our plus kitchen strainer size, where we got color in that. So, I think, do I want to move to Dingy Doris there and work this stuff through where I can go back easily and pick out the neighbor starting his truck up next door. He became a subscriber whenever I was showing him what I was doing out here. He thought it was pretty cool. He's like, man, I could get into that. That's something I'd like to do. You do it pretty easy. Well, we'll do some tandem. We'll do some tandem panning. Yeah, here comes the shadows creeping in on us here. Damn it. We're going to have time to get through the rest of this. I was looking, I'm not sure, I think that's an Uber light. I know John had thrown one in. I know there's that, and then I've got this one that looks like almost like a talc or a mica type. I don't know. I mean, it seems to be flaky and has that kind of sheen to it. But I know that I knew that there was a Uber light in the bag. I'm going to have to get a UV light to be able to see it. Like I was saying, I used to have my 4-foot black light growing up as a kid, and I loved it with my black light posters, and my little sisters would come in the room and we'd all look at each other's teeth shining white. In 5th grade, I think I was in 5th grade when I got my black light. The kid down the street, man, had one, and that was all I had to see. Like, I know what I want for Christmas: 4-foot black light. It was psychedelic. Of course, I didn't start really getting the full effect of it until we'd moved back to Dallas. I was in maybe 7th grade, 8th grade. When started Yeah, I could appreciate the wow factor of it. He's sitting there going, wow, man, that looks cool. Without saying anything more incriminating than that. But yeah, we started early back in the day. Hell, I was packing up my shotgun and heading out to go duck hunting at 4 in the morning when I was in 7th grade. Parents wouldn't see me for 12 hours till the end of the day, usually when I'd get back in from at dark. But they knew I was responsible. Load up a double-barrel 12-gauge shotgun side by side and head out with my decoys wrapped up in a sheet over my back. I mean, just thinking of a kid that get up on their own at 4 o'clock in the morning these days to do that kind of arduous work in the pursuit of trying to get your ducks. I don't think they exist anymore. Yeah, some pretty rock. It looks like the maybe the Miners Depot, Arizona. There's some Arizona gold there. I think it looks a little more crystalline or chopped than their what do you call it? Alaska claim. I got to get some ordered from them before here. They're about to be, if they're even still taking orders now. No more Arizona Miners Depot. I'm just wondering if they just played out their, you know, their mining, their prospecting options there over the years. Because I know this year they were adding gold when they were down there. She was telling me they had gold from California mixed in with it as well as their Arizona. Like maybe they and they were already, you know, spending up time up in Alaska every year. So maybe quartzite just wasn't providing what they need anymore, or they want to go up there and they're going to have the Skookum Gold Camp where you can go up and do the mining experience up in Alaska, and just decide it's not worth going back and forth. But at any rate, I'm sure it will still be having the same high quality material and great gold that we've always gotten from them. So, but like I said, I need to get a hold of. I think Lisa's still here down here, and Blake's up in Alaska, setting and getting ready. But she's finishing off the last of the orders. But I mean, that's kind of a tourist attraction there. The old quartzite store. I mean, that's what I'd seen. It was people out there on their holiday travel trailering through and stopping at the Miners Depot store to you know, get them some pay dirt and check out the goods. And all right, well, we got us some nice, damn, the darkness is accelerating on us here. Thought I had a little more time. Okay, now we're sucking up with the silver bottle. We'll keep the gold separate as much as we can for the time. So yeah, if you hadn't seen it, you need to go over to Tomcat Prospecting's channel. John just sold his first bag of pay dirt, and made him up a really nice bag. Didn't do a weight on the end. I was expecting, I forget what the weight was. He didn't weigh it up though at the end, but it was it seemed like it was a 2 gram or maybe a 2 gram bag with the inclusions in it. I can't. It was the 24 karat high grader though. The really nice stuff. So, but really, man, he just had it loaded down with the gems and the goodies. So, all right, well, there's that one out. We have one more left to go, a little bit. We'll just go ahead and get through this one. So, oh yeah, and speaking of which, I've sold 3 of my 5 bottles of my first pay dirts this week. So there's a couple left if you want to get in on those. Half gram minimum, but well over half gram, with a number of different trinkets and inclusions in it as well. The gator eyes, of course, and a vial to put them in for your own little display if you want to set up. But $75, postage paid on it. I'm taking, I don't have any kind of pay apps set up, so you got to go with either a money order, or if you want to do Zelle, I've got that through my bank account. I'm willing to do that up until the first $599. But I sure as hell ain't giving the government. I've already paid taxes on this stuff. Some of it, they tax you on. So no, I'm not paying taxes again on selling it back for when I've already paid taxes on it, and they act like I'm digging this stuff up myself and doing it for profit. Yeah, damn government. So, but yeah, I got there's a couple left, and I mean, if I have a couple extra over that are interested, I'll make up a couple more bottles for sure, and then probably go with something different for the next round. See how those work out. But you can have it, like I said, I find out if they want how fine a gold you want in it. It can make it pretty fine. I'm not gonna ever put any like the Kinkies level flour gold in there, but some of that little bit less than 20 minus 20 mesh makes it pretty challenging to get out, but still it's retrievable. That Kinkies flour gold, even flour gold wizards was that poison bag was challenging, but not. It just wasn't the same. That it was that Kinkies is that next level from 9 Finger Mining that Creed puts out. That's just a different animal. If y'all saw that video I did on it, it was rather exasperating for me there after the 3rd day of it was just going over the repetition over and over and over, and always had that little wisp of gold that would show up again, that little wisp that was like there's just no end to it. It's like, my God. And again, I got 0.8 of a gram, and Creed weighs it over, so there was at least one a gram 0.1013 in there. So I'm 0.8 on it, but there's still at least 0.3 probably of gold left that I need to go in and still recover out of that Kinkies bottle. So I'll be I just haven't gotten back to doing that, but I'm gonna try it again. Definitely start out dry panning it this time, like I did when I recovered the bulk of it the last time, after I'd been going through it and dried it all up and started scraping at the bottom of the pan and realizing that, man, this looks like the same stuff I'm collecting all this time. And sure enough, it was sticking to the pores of the pan were holding that just like it did in water. But I started scraping it out and ended up with the bulk of what I had been trying to get. There's a lot of really tiny microns sized silicates that are adjacent to the gold. You can see, you have to look through a loop to see it, but it's that's where it kind of gets its beige. I think it's more of its beige color from but I just don't know. I mean, it's pretty much inseparable unless you're going to process it out with chemicals, I'm pretty sure, to get that level of it out. So once you get it if they're smaller than the gold, the sand that's smaller than the gold particles, and the gold particles are already micron sized, then yeah, you're gonna run into a wall there until you start going to the next level of gold processing, I guess. But yeah, thank you to everyone that's shown interest and has gotten some of my pay dirts there. Just kind of, like I said, it's just to try to help support the channel a little bit and recycle some of the, because I want to keep the majority of my gold that I'm getting, but it's just right now is not, it's not. I'm not selling gold by weight, so I'm not really interested in seeing the price go up on it like most of you guys. If we're all buying gold, we're not selling gold. So yeah, it does nothing for me for it to go up some ridiculous amount, and then the pay dirt to go up, and the volume of gold goes down in them. It kind of becomes self-defeating. So, all right, well, let's step back out into away from the gold stand into the light. And kept the camera shielded this time, so it has not gone out on me from overheating. That's cool. Some nice flaky gold there. I was thinking this might be some lynch gold, but it just doesn't look. It looks more flatter and not as I mean, it's still very. It's got that lynch kind of shine to it for sure, but I don't know. I didn't ask him what he was using in this batch. Maybe Miners Depot Gold too. It kind of has that flatter Miners Depot look to it. But like I said, in the sun out here, it is beautiful. So yeah, so let's use the proper bottle, and now I have to go with the other bottle and go through and pick out the the gold from the silver again. But I think we've gotten the bulk of our little gems and stuff out of here. I'll go back, like I said, I'll go through and suck out all that silver that's showing up there. Also shining very pretty in the sun. A little pair of those left. So all right, well, all right. I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna scrounge through this and get the remnants out, and then we'll be back to take a look at it. All right, we have got a cleaned out pan of gold right there, my friends, and that is some really pretty stuff. So went back through the tailings, had nothing left in there. Got all of our silver and gems out. So of course right now I'm in the midst. I heard a cat clawing up the fence beside me here, and I look up and it's damn Angel. She's busted out my air conditioner now, like she did in the room with the tumbler, and is out roaming around trying to get knocked up again. So I just saw her go running across the street, full blown, not, just, oh, wait, there she is. What are you doing here? You come here, let me catch you. Come here, let me catch your little butt. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna end up with kittens. So, all right, well, we got our pan full of gems. Yeah, she's a brazen little bitch, isn't she? Yeah. But there's our pan full of gems, and some silver in there. I haven't cleaned out the rest of the other silver yet. So now you want to go back in the house, huh? She's like, hell no. So all right, we'll get this in and get it wait up and see what we come out to after I catch the cat. All right, we are back with our pan of dried John R. Prospecting gold there, and you can see it looks pretty nice in the pan. So yeah, let's get it tapped out and check it out on our scale. Crank it up. We're weighing right. All right, well, let's see what Big John Prospecting sent us for our third place giveaway bag here of some very nice gold. Wow. Wow. Look at that, 0.429. Went way over on us there on that. Like I said, he 429 to 431. I was thinking it was going to balance out at 430, 431, 429. So yeah, that's wow, man. Thank you so much, John. That is such a generous prize to get of some beautiful stuff. Let's take a look here. I added up close and personal. And yeah, man, that's just lovely. 429.429 grams. Plus all the beautiful gems in with it too. So let's see if we can get a good look at it here. And so yeah, apparently I'm guessing this is the gold that he had on the giveaway from Miners Depot. So I think it is I had to go back and look at the little grain left in there, but yeah, I went back and looked at the video, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is some Miners, his Miners Dirt, the Arizona bag that he had just did, the $50 bag. So like I said, very nice, beautiful gold. Stuff was really shining out there in the sun, you could see in the pan. But that's great, man. That's beautiful. Yeah. So thank you so much to John R. Prospecting for that. He will be episode number 55 on the channel. I usually don't do I just heard it hit the pan there. I just lost a little piece I see it sitting right there on in with the gems. Speaking of which, we need to set up here, and I'll get that little speck out of there. Get a good look at our gems. Like I said, I went back and reviewed the thing because I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember what I was getting in this because there's such a variety. But we've got, I believe that's an Uber light that he had thrown in there for me. Like I said, I don't have a black light. But there's our peridot, large and small peridot. Oh. And then that, I believe that is our emerald. Little emerald pieces there. And then there's that beautiful, if you can get it to, you got to turn it just right to get that light to shine on it, to get the moonstone glow. Different ones shimmer in different, watch out, don't hit that. They tend to kind of shimmer in different, like that, like there, right there. We almost had it. You got to tip it the right angle to get the best look on it, but always has a little bit of black on it. I'm just zoomed in too close to. Well, damn it. Yeah, I saw it on one of mine that I had that's had that shimmer to it though. And then another piece of something else there that's got it's that dark stuff that really again that's the way the moonstone looks as well, but this is a black rock that puts it off, but it shimmers a lot more than the moonstone does. These pieces like this, I've got a few of those. Like I said, we got from these things from India that came in a multi-pack of just different stuff. And then we've got that looks like that's like, I think that's what John was saying, it was either a ruby or a garnet, but it's red. And then our crystallized silver, and then all this, I know he was putting in tanzanite. I didn't see him say anything about putting in the apatite, but he did put in the tanzanite, which I believe is this stuff over here, these bluer particles. But this light blue stuff here, I'm just not sure what that is. I don't remember. I was looking through the video. I didn't see him, unless it was in with a version of the tanzanite, maybe. I don't know. It looks, it's kind of got that blue-green look to it, though, but I know it's not emerald, because the emerald was hard to tell it was an emerald. And then this big piece here that's got the very shiny look to it, and that piece that is just very black. That's what he was showing up. I'm not sure what that is, but it is a very black piece of something. And you can see there, it looked like it had a little bit of blue tint hinting in it. So, and then our beautiful amethyst in that one there, it's got some quartz still attached to the end of it, like the piece that was in the tumbler right now. Not quite as much as that, but still it's cool to have a chunk like that. And these are all nice dark pieces too, really, really cool looking. So a beautiful set of gems for sure. And then there's where is it? There it is. There's the speck of gold that I ticked off the pan. So let's get that out of there and back in. Well, damn it! It just bounced out of there again. What's this rubber gold that you're putting out here, John? What the hell? Shit's bouncy. All right, now it's back where it goes. So, all right. But yeah, a very cool bag of stuff, especially for a giveaway bag. And so we've got all of our, and then like I said, of course, the crystalline silver in the middle, and our gold there, center stage. So I'm just like I said, I'm just really thrilled with this stuff, and can't thank John enough for doing the contest and giving me a chance to win this beautiful stuff here. And again, congratulations to Matthew Dickey and Dylan for Miller Prospecting. So like I said, that's going to be pretty much I think we'll make that into a, if I can get a little better look on the gold there, we'll make that into our thumbnail. I'll have to get a thumbnail shot of that, because that's some color there. Well, all right, that will wrap up episode number 55 of Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and I have to say thank you to everyone joining me on this broadcast today for our John R. Prospecting giveaway bag.
thank you so much to John for that. It's really cool and some really great stuff in it. And I'm going to go back and pick through my tailings there and try to get the little tiny garnets that are in there. I picked out one or two that are on there. I didn't zoom in on those because they are like tiny, but yeah, so there's a few more of those to be had. Once it dried up, they'll show up pretty good in the sun. So that being said, I guess that will wrap up this episode. If you enjoyed this, please hit that subscribe button and the little bell at the bottom and join us on the live chats. Last week I had power outage from a storm and I missed my first chat. So, but it was cool. Everybody was still in there chatting amongst themselves, and I enjoyed going back and reading it after the fact. And no, man, I wasn't drunk, or that was only my first drink. I was a couple of comments about, look how he looks messed up. I was like, no, the eyes are from the repeated safety meetings, but no, that mango drink was not strong enough to do anything to me there. I was just tired. I'd rushed home from work to try to get that video out in time on Thursday to get it ready for Friday. So I'm earlier in the week this time. Like I said, I'm playing hooky off the job today to have this under my belt, and then I'll be working the rest of the week and do that. So, but yeah, no, I wouldn't. Y'all know whenever I messed up, because. But at any rate, thank you so much for joining me, and if you hit that like button, I would appreciate that as well. That helps the analytics on the channel considerably. And until the next time, I would say. Thank you again, John R. Prospecting. Congratulations to the other winners. And peace out, my friends. And we'll catch you on the next one.